Backed by popular demand is my 2-ingredient protein chocolate that I have with my coffee every morning. It gives me the protein I need, it also gives me an antioxidant rush, and it gives me a nice gradual increase in dopamine and a gradual decrease, so it doesn't leave me in a crash. So stay tuned as we recap this recipe. Now, step 1 in this magical protein chocolate snack is to gather your ingredients. These ingredients are super simple. I'm going to point you to a first and foremost good quality chocolate. A good quality chocolate is greater than or equal to 80% dark chocolate. This means that it's 80% cocoa and 20% sugar. That is more than enough that you need in a day, folks. I like to get a mix, so if you get an 85% and a 90%, the average of that is about 87.5% chocolate, so play around with it and have fun. Be careful though, do not get a chocolate that has its first ingredient as sugar. You want to look for cocoa or cocoa butter, but do not get a first ingredient of sugar. These are German chocolates. Lindt's a good choice in the US as well. Second ingredient is whey protein. I like Levels because it's grass-fed protein, simple, it only has whey protein, no fillers, just look for a good quality unflavored protein. And thirdly, I like to use a little sea salt, but that's optional. Lastly, I will say that having a good silicone mold is helpful. These silicone molds are festive holiday fun. These are good because they easily pop the chocolate out. And that's all you need. Now, a good way to make this is to assume for every bar of chocolate you use, you have 1 level scoop of unflavored protein powder. When you mix it up, it's gonna have a brownie batter consistency, and that's what you're looking for. You just wanna get the consistency that can saturate the chocolate with protein. Now, as you can see, my chocolate is melted. I microwaved it in 30-second increments to make sure it didn't burn. All you do is take your scoop and you put it into the chocolate. Then you mix this around until it's brownie batter consistency. All you need to do after that, folks, is take your silicone molds. They work best if they've been in the freezer in advance. Plop your chocolate in the molds, put them in the freezer for about 5-7 minutes, pop them out, and you're gonna get little chocolate joys of pleasure. That's it. Simple, protein rich, antioxidant rich, dopamine rich. Enjoy. And for more tips for a beautifully engineered life, please subscribe. Thank you.